Alright, so my test bench is kind of a mess here, trying to do both boards in the same video. So soundboard came back in. Basically what it was a dead AMI PIA here. Went ahead and swapped that out. And whenever it had came in before, it was recapped, but I noticed this time that it wouldn't fully recap, so I went ahead and replaced the 3 1UF capacitors here. Went ahead and swapped out the crystal as well. But I also replaced the 10 UF here on the speech board. Here on the power supply, we replaced all the 0.156 headers here throughout. The original round pin headers are just complete crap. Replaced the 330 microfarad, 15,000 microfarad, 1,000 microfarad, 100 microfarad, and then also a 47 microfarad down in there as well. So we've got that all done. Go ahead and get this thing powered up. And first off, I'll go ahead and we'll test the power supply. So first pin, that's actually not connected. This is negative. And this is positive. And this is 5 volts. If we can get each pin on there. Gonna have that connected to ground. Came off of ground a little bit. Give me just a second. There we are. So there's 5 volts. Sorry, this is really hard to do with one hand. And that's ground, and then negative 12, which is a little high with no load, which is completely normal. And then 12 volts, which is same. And then 5 volts. Sorry. Trying to look around the camera and do this at the same time. And then another 12 volts. Get another 5 volts. And then we should have a couple more 5 volts here. And is that? Yep, that one's 5 volts as well. So there we are. Power supply is good to go. And the soundboard. Go ahead and test the inputs here. And these last two are pretty long. This one especially. And we'll go ahead and press the test button here. Test both the sound and speech.
Night Black, defend, challenge, thee, will, you, I, again, play, cannot, self, enemy, one.
And I've powered this thing up multiple times now, and it's working every time. It was just the AMI PIA had crapped out on the board, which, you know, it's bound to happen with AMI chips especially, which, you know, if you don't get the hum on power up, more than likely the 6808 processor here is crapped out, which is also an AMI. And unfortunately, so is the 6810 here on the board. But, you know, since they're both working, there's no sense in swapping them out. You know, just might as well write them out until they do die. It's tough to say, you know, they could last another 10 years or could last another 10 days. You know, it's just really tough to say with AMIs, unfortunately. But we've got everything working 100% here on both boards, so thank you so much for sending them.